Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have too many books. That's all I'm gonna say. Half of these I did get secondhand and I got a good deal on them. I sold in tons of stuff and I got some credit at McKay's, my local bookstore. But a lot of these I did buy. Let's just take a moment. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, let's get into this because there's a lot here. First thing, new edition. Thank you, Amazon Prime Day. I finally got, which I love my case. It's so pretty. I got a Kindle Paperweight. You know, the perks of being able to read in my bed and being comfortable and just like holding up one thing, and I don't know. But I got it. It's done, and look how freaking beautiful this cover is. Can we talk about it? So pretty, with little gold features. Hey, window light. So it's nice and incognito, even like the end. Look how pretty. Look how pretty my nails aren't painted. It's okay. I caved. I did it. And I have been getting ebooks from the library for free, which has been wonderful. The only thing that I'm finding is that obviously I have to ask for the ebooks and then I have to wait and then get them. So I think my new system will be that I will get the free ebook read on my Kindle, because that way I'm traveling a lot in the coming months into next year. So I can carry a few books with me to my trip and buy a few ebooks. You know, it's just more convenient. Like, let's be real, I can't carry 5 different books with me to Japan. I'm going to Japan next year. Okay, so media things that I got. Sound of Music, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. Then I got Somewhere in Time, which is one of my mom's absolute favorite movies. If you haven't seen it, definitely do. It's a beautiful love story. I got Princess and the Frog because I have never seen Princess and the Frog. I know. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I got a PlayStation 4, so of course I had to get Overwatch. Like, duh. The only thing I'm getting really upset about is that there's no split screen anything anymore. I think that they want you to not be social with your friends and play in everyone's perspective living rooms instead of having like a split screen, because my boyfriend and I really just want to play this together. He doesn't have a PlayStation 4. He's more of an Xbox guy. I don't know. We're just bummed. We wish it could be like a Halo split screen situation and we could both play at the same time. When is that coming back into fashion? Because I just miss bringing my friends over and us just playing. You know, you play with 4 people and you battle it out. It's way more fun with 4 people in the room with you than us all being in separate living rooms. Can I get an amen? Then I still have my PlayStation 2, so I got Grand Theft Auto Vice City because I actually never played Vice City. I played San Andreas and 3 and the new 5, which was very fun, so I'm excited to play this guy. And then a book that I stole from my mom, A Child Called It, because this was a very heartbreaking story. It's so funny. I read this in high school, and I think you can tell that I read it in high school because look at my bookmark. Anybody else, blast from a past, absolute favorite gum on the planet, cotton candy, bubble yum. So I will continue to use that as a bookmark. But this is just such a sad story about child abuse. She did such awful things to this child. And obviously his name was called It. He didn't even have a name. So heartbreaking. Just child abuse and animal abuse. I don't care who you are. They are not human in my eyes. If you can hurt a child, if you can hurt a helpless animal, I guess I just don't have words a lot in this video. So it is warm in my apartment. For some reason, my air conditioning is not turning back on. I turned it off so that I can open up the windows, and because it was raining and it was so pretty, and now it won't turn back on and I'm burning up. So 2 books that I ordered from Book Outlet, which that's the first time experiencing Book Outlet, and I actually like it a little bit more than Book Depository because you get them a lot quicker, but obviously there's more select on there. But I got the second book of the Darker Shade of Magic series, A Gathering of Showers. A Gathering of Showers, that's what I want right now, is like a really cold shower. A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. I read the first book to this, absolutely love it. I absolutely love V.E. Schwab. I just finished This Savage Song and I'm going to continue. I love her. We live in the same city. I'm going to run into her someplace or stalk her. But her writing is amazing if you haven't read the series. I'm excited to get into the second book. So I got this for like $8 or something. And then I got Shannon Hale, Austenland, which I have read before and I want to read again. Really loved it. It's just about a make-believe place called Austenland where you can relive your Jane Austen fantasies. I wish that were real. Then I got some books from Book Depository. I got The Birds short stories by Daphne du Maurier because duh, I love her and I love these covers. I got My Cousin Rachel, which I did finish. Freaking amazing. I want to see the movie very soon, but this is just gorgeous. Got it at Book Depository. Then Leanna's Library. Love her to death. She loves Peter Pan and I realize I've never read it. This version was so pretty on Book Depository, so I picked it up. I am very looking forward to finally reading this. I've never read Peter Pan, so thank you, Leanna. You my girl. Then I got my first book from the library, which I've been neglecting because I'm in the middle of too many books right now. So I'm either going to renew it or I'm gonna return it and maybe get the ebook of it. I know, I'm failing at this whole library book thing already, but I got When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm so sorry, Sandhya. But I heard that this was a really, really wonderful love story. I'm very fascinated by arranged marriages, so I will read this eventually. I was just proud of myself that I got my first library book, but I haven't read it yet, and it's due in like 2 days. I'll probably get the ebook of this, because I'm lazy. And then in our Owlcrate, we got the Sandcastle Empire by Kayla Olson. I don't know how revved up I am to read this, but since it is out of my comfort zone, who knows? Kind of has like a Lost vibe to it, kind of a sci-fi thriller. So who knows? It's kind of lower on my to-be-read shelf right now, but who knows? I might feel a tropical whim coming on. Then, should I go into the ones that I did buy shamelessly or my used? Let's go into the used books that I got. So of course I picked up another Nancy Drew book. They are $1.50 each and I have about 10 left in my collection. And when I complete my collection, I am going to start rereading them. Oh, nostalgia fest. But it's The Clue and the Whistling Bagpipes. There's Nancy and her bagpipes. And I found the Deadly Class graphic novel. Who is this? By Reagan Youth. I've heard wonderful things about Deadly Class, and volume 1 was at McKay's for $6.50. I don't know, but that's the cheapest graphic novel I have found. So very pumped to get to this. Then I picked up a Neil Gaiman. You guys, I am actually thinking of making a video of authors that have a lot of books and it seems a little overwhelming and I don't know where to start. And then I saw this Neil Gaiman hardcover. It was $10, but I have heard that this one's really great and I have wanted to get into Neil Gaiman for so long, so I just did it. The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. I wanted the hardback really badly. It's like 178 pages. Like, come on, Lauren. Come on. The back is cool. Look at that. I like the cover and the back. It's so mysterious. Another book that I got used for $3 is this novel of Zelda Fitzgerald, which I'm very interested in Zelda Fitzgerald and the Fitzgeralds in general. Teresa Ann Fowler, and I love this cover as well. So it's just about Zelda Fitzgerald. That's all I needed. And Roald Dahl is another one that I'd like to read through all of his works as well. So I picked up Matilda. Yay, for $5. How cute. Then I picked up James and the Giant Peach. Was a huge movie to me because I loved claymations growing up. So I got James and the Giant Peach because I loved that movie. So I got it for $3. $3. Then I got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because it is one of my favorite movies. The Gene Wilder version is one of my favorite movies because I love Gene Wilder. But Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, $3. I made a boo-boo and I got 2 of the same book by accident because I didn't update my notebook. So I'm gonna have to return one of them, but I got the rest of these will be Series of Unfortunate Events because I am collecting that whole collection. But The Wide Window, which so far has been my favorite of this series, and I have 2, so I don't love it that much where I need 2 of them. But yes, book the 3rd. I have 2 by accident, so I'm gonna have to return that. Then I have the Airset Elevator here, which was pretty fun. I did finish that one as well. Then I have The Hostile Hospital, which I have not gotten to. This is book the 8th. And I've gotten all these for $4. Then I got The Slippery Slope, book the 10th here. We'll go through these quickly. And then I got book the 11th, The Grim Grotto. I love their spines and the colors. I can't wait to see the full collection in its entirety. Book the 12th. There's that with a cool orange color. Then there's a gray spine here, The Vile Village, which I have read. This is book the 7th. So book the 7th is the furthest I've got into. 8 is the next for me. And then there's 13 total. So I'm almost there. A book that I am in the middle of and I'm really enjoying with my cat bookmark. I love cats. Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon McGuire. Is that Shannon McGuire? So Every Heart a Doorway, really enjoying it. Basically, it's about kids disappearing through door portals and it takes them into different lands, like fairy tale lands. And then they are shut out from those lands and they have to come back to reality. And then they are kind of sent to kind of therapy schools, if you will. There are 2 different schools to help them cope with coming back to reality. Because can you imagine going into like a Harry Potter land and then getting kicked back out and having to come back to the real world? I wouldn't. So they kind of go through post-traumatic stress, and so they're sent to either a school that wants to help them through it or a school that helps them forget it. So this is what this is about. And so far I'm really enjoying it, and I know that there's the second book too. Very short, I think 160 pages, so I'm getting through this pretty quickly, but I am enjoying it. And I got Eligible by Curtis Sittenfeld. Sittenfeld, and this is a Pride and Prejudice retelling. So hopefully, I'm trying to find really great Jane Austen retellings, and I heard Eligible was an eligible choice for a retelling. Maybe. Then I did get Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon, and I have not seen the movie. I've just heard it's a really sweet love story, and these kind of books I love reading on the beach because they're so easy. And look, the font is big, you know? It would not take me very much time. I got Saga. Oh, these I actually bought. Backtrack here. So I bought Every Heart a Doorway, Eligible, and Everything Everything. There was 20% off plus an additional for members at Books A Million. So I got all of these for like 40 bucks or something. These next through after that. So even though I did buy them with coupons, and I don't need to justify myself to you. It's more for myself. I bought those on sale. Okay, I got a deal. I had a coupon. Okay, Saga Volume 4, which I have just read the first saga and half of the second one, and I have 4. I just need to get to these. I've heard they're so good. I say that every video. I'm a mess. But I got the 4th saga, the last book, and I'm very excited to read this next month. I have been buddy reading this duology with Elliot Brooks, and we're very much enjoying it. And so the second book we will be reading very soon, Our Dark Duet, V.E. Schwab, but this is Victoria Schwab. Still equally as wonderful as a YA author as she is an adult author. So I had to end on Victoria V.E. Schwab, because if you haven't picked up the Savage Song, highly recommend it. Obviously, I don't know what happens in Dark Duet, but it gets very dark, and I love dark. So that has been my book haul, and now I'm off to 2 very close friends' weddings. Not separate weddings. My close friends are getting married, so this is why I'm all dolled up. And I thought may as well film, but it is getting very steamy in here. I'm worried. Anyway, I have been way more efficient in my reading lately. I've been listening to an audiobook whilst also reading a physical book as well. So hopefully I can do that on my Kindle or my book. So I'm reading 2 books at once, and it's been really helping me, and I've really been enjoying having the variety of different books to read. And I'm finding that that's not too difficult for me to bounce between story and story. So I'm reading Mistborn and Every Heart a Doorway right now. Loving it. And then I think I'm actually going to tackle Cassandra Clare. I know I've talked shit about her before in the past, but I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to start in publication order. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to end this video so it's not too long. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I love you. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video.